Hello there friends, today I am going to be doing a little seed tour. I have a lot of seeds. I have gotten so many free seeds over the last couple of years since I started gardening, it's kind of ridiculous. So we're just gonna go through because I don't even know what I have. So I'm not gonna be able to plant too many of these this year because I can only plant stuff indoors and I just have a small garden bed. But we'll see what I have. Most of the stuff I'm probably never gonna grow, so I should probably donate it to the library. To start off, we got beefsteak tomatoes. I love the fact that I got like organic seeds because I got all this stuff for free and I got like fancy seeds, so that's always cool. We got spaghetti squash, which is my favorite. We got some beets and some rutabagas. Here is some okra. I tried growing some of this last year and I did get a couple okra at the end of it. Lemon cucumbers, I also tried growing these last year. I got like one teeny tiny cucumber. It was a lot smaller than what it was supposed to be. We got eggplant. These are green eggplants. More rutabaga. Microgreens. I'm not gonna lie, I've made this microgreens mix before. It's not my favorite. I prefer my alfalfa seeds. This one is kind of spicy. I think it's because it has radishes in it. It's 20% radish, so it's a little spicy. Still have some, just in case. I want to be adventurous and try it again. This is kale. Not a huge fan of kale, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little intense for me. But I have some carrots. Leeks. I got some leeks. Never eaten a leek before, but I got seeds to grow them. We got some more kale, more spaghetti squash, more leeks. I don't know why I have so many. This is about to be like really funny. I'm just gonna like pull out like 5 million of like the same seeds. We got more okra. We got red warty pumpkins. When am I ever gonna grow these? Probably never. But I have seeds to grow them just in case. One day I feel so inclined. They're kind of cool. I probably have a lot more pumpkin seeds than I need. I know I have like giant pumpkin seeds, like the ones that you can like sit on because they're so big. I'm never gonna be able to grow those. I just have them just because. Purple beans. I grew these last year. They were so delicious. Definitely wanted to grow these again. At where I'm gonna plan on getting my internship, they told me that I could grow whatever I want on like a small piece of their property. So if I get the internship there, I'm gonna be growing these beans because I want to. Zucchini. Classic. Got some honeydew seeds. These are also organic. I'm not a huge fan of honeydew. Kaleidoscope carrots. I tried growing these last year and I only got a couple in the end. And none of them were purple. I really wanted to eat purple carrots. You couldn't tell, I really like purple vegetables. If a vegetable is pink or purple, I probably like it because when else do you get to eat pink and purple vegetables? My first garden that I ever did, I tried growing pink celery. It was like some Chinese variety. I purchased it out of a seed catalog, some fancy seed catalog. And I got them to sprout and like you could see the little pink sprouts and I was so excited and then they all died. I've never successfully grown celery before. So I think they're just kind of a finicky plant. More spaghetti squash. Roma tomatoes, also organic. These are more beans. They're called White Half Runner Mountaineer beans. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Look at this. A tiger tomato. That's fun. You see, I don't eat tomatoes, but I probably picked up all these free seeds for tomatoes because I was like, huh, that's kind of cool. I'm never gonna grow this, but it's interesting. German giant radish. Sugar baby watermelon. I wanted to grow sugar babies last year, but did not work. I didn't have enough space. Ooh, yard-long asparagus beans. That would be fun. Ooh, we got more pumpkins. So this is our Jack B. Little pumpkins, little tiny, tiny pumpkins. Baby Boo white pumpkins. We got pickle bush cucumbers. We got broccoli. Never tried growing broccoli before, but I've heard it's kind of difficult. Although I live in a good climate for it, so Maybe that's a good idea. More radishes, more cucumber. Oh, a lot more cucumber. These ones are straight 8 cucumbers, and this one's Market More. Oh, I just learned about this in organic gardening the other day. Market More is like one of the best cucumbers you can get. Oh, it's heirloom. Look at that. Well, that would make sense. Cauliflower. I actually just learned the other day that, so like with broccoli, you eat the flower part. That's like the little florets. That's what you eat. But cauliflower, you're not eating the flower. You're eating the inflorescence meristem. Fancy. So next time you're eating cauliflower, you can say, I'm eating an inflorescence meristem. People will look at you like you're crazy. We got some sugar peas. I love peas. So I will try to grow these if I can grow stuff this year. Turnips. I don't think I've ever eaten a turnip in my life. But I got seeds to grow it, and these are cool purple top turnips. Those are really cool looking. I like those. Ooh. I do not like peppers at all, but I got pepper seeds. I think the only reason why I took these is because I saw purple peppers and I was like, purple vegetables. Basically, if the seed packet was purple, I wanted it. And do you know what's funny? I don't even really like the color purple that much. Well, maybe that's a lie because I've always wanted a purple car and I really like purple vegetables, so maybe I like purple more than I think I do. Zucchini, celery, cabbage. That's fun. Oh, here's the seeds I was talking about. Look at this. Look how big! Look how big that pumpkin is. There's like 6 seeds in here. I am never gonna grow these, ever, in like my whole life. Okay, I'm gonna read the back of this just because I'm curious. Dill's Atlantic giant pumpkin has been described as the granddaddy of the giants. When the proper growing procedures are used, the size will increase to over 1,000 pounds. Dill's Atlantic is a light orange, slightly ribbed pumpkin. This is the variety to grow when competing for who has the biggest pumpkin at the fair. That would make sense. Garden tip: requires consistent watering when blooming and producing fruit. Deep soakings are better than light sprinklings. Place straw under the pumpkins as they develop. Remove all but one fruit from the vine to grow a larger pumpkin. That's insane. Look at that. I'm never gonna grow one of those because it's completely impractical and you have to like baby them to make sure that they grow that big. So, not for me, but I have seeds to grow them. Noticing a theme yet? I've got too many seeds that I know what to do with. Cantaloupe, fun. More beets. Brussels sprouts. I always wanted to grow these. I like Brussels sprouts. More spaghetti squash. More beans. This is a slightly different variety. Lenderette bush. Don't you just love some of these names of these varieties? Like, they're so fancy. Ooh, eggplants, more eggplants. Black beauty. More beets. Onions. More eggplants. I actually tried growing eggplants once. My mom had a tower garden, like one of those like really tall tower garden things that you grow vertically. And we were like, oh, let's do eggplants because that's a great idea. It took 7 or 8 months to get an eggplant. We got 2 eggplants. It took 7 or 8 months to grow them. It was a lot. We had to hand pollinate them and everything. And then we got to make one meal with our eggplants. And it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Was it worth 8 months? Probably not, but it was an experience. More watermelon. More Brussels sprouts, a slightly different kind. More broccoli, more kaleidoscope carrot, more pumpkins I'm never gonna grow. Ooh, pretty peas. Look at those. More broccoli, a different variety of radish. Cherry bells, I did grow these last year. They were I don't remember if I like this one or not. Ooh, we got long beets. Seed paper. I've never had any success with growing seed paper before, but to be fair, the only other seed paper I ever tried growing was like really old, so I don't even know what kind of seeds are in here. They're probably random wildflower. It's probably something boring, but got it. So if I'm ever feeling like, hey, I just want to throw this and see what happens, I guess I have it. But I feel like these are really hard to keep viable because they're like in the paper, so they're exposed to light. That's the same thing that I feel about like these seed packets that have like the little windows you can see in them. I feel like that exposes them to light and makes them less viable because usually seeds have to be in a dark place. Ooh, these are... Oh, I got these at Marble Seed this year. I was so excited. Somebody was giving away like free, like fancy organic seeds that like you don't usually get for free. And I was like so excited. I was like, I really don't want to take too many, but I really wanted to take like all of them. So I got some Thai herb basil, which is a basil variety I've never really seen before. So I thought that was fun. I love basil. I got purple kohlrabi because I love purple kohlrabi. This is one of the first things that I ever grew. I grew like transplants. And oh my goodness, it just brings back so many memories of my first garden. And it's purple and it's a vegetable. And I love kohlrabi. It tastes like cabbage and I like cabbage. This is one of my favorites. I have Romanesco cauliflower. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. So as you can see, this cauliflower is got like a whole bunch of Fibonacci spirals on it. So if you know anything about that, Fibonacci spiral is kind of considered like God's signature because he put it on like so many things. Like if you like look around in the world and look at everything with a Fibonacci spiral, it's pretty impressive. So I love Romanesco for that reason, and just look at it. It's the coolest thing. So I certainly want to grow this, especially because I took these seeds. So I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to grow all the seeds that I took for free because they were like, only take ones you're going to use. So I definitely will grow this. And how could I not? Look at it. Okay, I'm really excited about those. Ooh, I went to the library once and they have like a big seed library in the library where you can go through and pick out whatever seeds that you want. Most of them are really old, so they're not going to grow. But I found purple broccoli, so I had to take it. I'm so terrible. I take all these seeds and I basically hoard them. And I never grow them. Well, I do, but... So, I don't know if this will grow, or if I'll ever get around to it. Kind of cool looking. It looks like it's a really old package. Oh, it was packed for 2023, so it really isn't that old. So it's like 2 years old. That's pretty good. More radishes, more beets, more spaghetti squash, more celery, wheatgrass. This is really good if you have a cat. Cats love this stuff. I never ended up getting to grow any for my cat, but that was always the plan. That's why I have the seeds. Microgreens, more watermelon. This one looks so good. It's like a very vibrant red. Ooh, what's this? It must have, oh, I think, oh, you know what? I got this at the library too. It's mountain mint. I was like, what's mountain mint? But I'll take some. I don't know, mint is always good, so figured I might as well. More broccoli, more little pumpkins. Ooh, more organic peas. Sweet corn. I took a couple packets of this. When am I ever gonna grow corn and why would I want to? I don't know, but I have the seeds. Okay, we got the first bin sorted on the ground. Show you this, look at that, the seeds everywhere. Ready for the next bin? It's a big one. And there's another one after this. I have way too many seeds. Oh yes, so like I said before, just free seeds in a giant shopping cart. We could dig through and take as many as we wanted. This is my work. So my work sells seeds, and then at the end of the season, they can't sell them anymore, even though they're all good. So they just let the employees have at it. And they had so many of these like big packets of like multiple seeds. So this is arugula, lettuce, and spinach. Salad greens mix. Is it really all salad greens if one of them's purple? Good question. Spinach. This is a little spinach. Ooh, we got an herb one. This one is basil, garlic, chives, Greek oregano, and cilantro. Got lettuce, more peas, more radishes. I went through this radish phase where I just loved radishes, but to be honest, I don't actually think I like them as much as I think that I do. They're good, but they're like too spicy. Red cabbage, watermelon, white corn, that looks cool, white sweet corn, more zucchini, lima beans. Why in the world do I have lima bean seeds? I will never grow these. I don't even know why I took them. Oh, this one's an open packet of basil. I don't know if I'll keep this, simply because I just have so many seeds, so I don't really need to, and because when the packets are open, air and light are exposed to the seeds, so they're less likely to be viable. Actually, class next week, my organic gardening class, we're actually going to be doing germination testing, and they told me to bring in as many seeds that I need to that I want germination tested. So I should probably make a pile of ones that I'm unsure about and I want tested. So maybe I'll do that with some of like the older seeds just to see if they're viable or not. Super snappy peas. That looks fun. Look how long they are. Look how many. That's kind of fun. Ooh, dragon tail radish. Oh my goodness. I want to grow these. I really do. Look at those. These are radishes, but they're like really, really long. And oh, interesting. Okay, this is what the back of it says. Radish, unlike any radish you have ever seen or tasted, they're not grown for the roots, but for the long, slender purple seed pods. You know what? That is actually really interesting. So these are seed pods. These are not the root. But like whenever I grow radishes and I let them go to seed, I let them seed into seed pods, and then I eat the seed pods like I would peas. And they're just like really spicy peas, which I don't really like that much, but I do it anyways every single time I grow radishes. So look, these ones you're not supposed to eat the root. You're supposed to just eat the seed pods. How cool is that? Ooh, we got mustard, tender green mustard. It's like a spinach, more cabbage, more radishes. I'm pretty sure I took every single radish seed that they had. I don't know why. This is 16-year-old Briar we're talking about. She went a little crazy. White corn, more onions, more celery. Ooh, buttercup squash. Never tried those before. More lettuce. Livingston's mix. I did try to grow this last year. It wasn't my favorite. Little gem lettuce. I also grew this. This one was actually pretty good. More cabbage. Got so much cabbage. A whole field of cabbage with all these seeds. Kaleidoscope carrot. Ooh, these are fun. A whole bunch of different varieties of radish all in the same package. Here's organic French breakfast radishes. I was gonna grow these last year, but I didn't end up getting around to it. Ooh, another one of my favorite for the colors, Swiss chard. Tried growing this last year, or it might have been the year before. Did not work for me. Peas, snowbird peas, summer squash. Oh, these are zucchini actually, zucchinis. More okra, big okra. Fun. These are the cherry bell radishes. Cantaloupe, spinach, more of those cool radishes. Celery, zucchini, Alaska peas. Ooh, that's cool. More lettuce. Congo watermelon. I couldn't help myself. They were giant watermelon seeds. When am I ever gonna grow these? When am I ever gonna have space to grow these? I don't know, but like, can you imagine how fun that would be to eat a giant watermelon slice like that? I had to. Loofahs! Oh, this is one of my dreams to be able to grow loofah gourds. One day, I will keep these. Okay, now, basically everything that was in this kind of a seed packet, I just took because like, they're like fancy organic seeds, like the ones that cost like $7 a package. So I was just like, it's free. I have to take them because they're the fancy ones. This is muskmelon. Does not have a very appetizing name, but there it is. Got another open packet. I do not remember ever growing purple cabbage, but supposedly at one point that I did. Pan squash. I can't remember. I think I tried to grow a different patty pan last year. It did not go well because the rabbits ate all the flowers, but that's kind of fun. Yard-long beans. I don't know. Can you just imagine like cooking up yard-long beans? It sounds so fun. I mean, maybe you'd have to cut them up and it would kind of lose the effect. But, ooh, oh cool. They are rich in vitamin A, and they can be refrigerated up to 5 days in a plastic bag. Fun fact. Watermelon radish. I really, really, really wanted to grow these last year, but I did not get around to it like I was planning. And this is just a dream, because look how pretty they are. White radishes, but they're like deep, deep pink in the middle. Bowling ball kohlrabi. So I worked at a greenhouse, and same thing like the place that I work now. After the season was over, they had to get rid of all their seeds for free. So in the wintertime, I saw that they still had some giant kohlrabi, bowling ball sized kohlrabi. And you know, I had so much fun growing purple kohlrabi that one year that I was like, I'm gonna take these seeds. I did try to grow them. I don't think it was last year, but it was the year before last year, and they did not get big enough. I'm pretty sure I had bad soil. Onions, more giant beans, more radishes, carrots, more beans. Oh, these are peas. So many seeds. 30 minutes. That's how long I've been doing this. Gourmet blend, more wheatgrass, radishes, more lettuce, Swiss chard. These ones look kind of cool. Rhubarb Swiss chard. Bottle gourd. I don't know why I would want those, but I have them. Cowpeas. Interesting. Cantaloupe. More giant pumpkins that I'm never gonna grow. Dipper gourds. Interesting. A different variety of spaghetti squash. Another giant pumpkin. More of the big guys, the granddaddy pumpkins. Radishes, peas, garden beans. Those are kind of cool. Pick a bushel cucumbers. More watermelon. More cantaloupe. More lemon cucumbers. More Brussels sprouts. More leeks. Why do I have so many leek seeds? It's like my 5th packet of leeks. I have a whole seed store in here, I'm not even kidding. Cabbage, zucchini, cauliflower, peas, golden beets. Those are interesting. More cantaloupe. At this point, my whole floor is just filled with seeds, so I'm not even gonna try to sort them, I don't think anymore. I'm just gonna show them to you. Ooh, Moon and Stars watermelon. So pretty. Loofahs, more of those pumpkins, honeydew. Ooh, yes, I tried growing the fancy okra. I don't know if this is the one that grew, because I grew like 3 varieties of okra last year, because why not? I don't know, maybe this is the one that grew, maybe it didn't, but it's open package. Ooh, and I guess I did grow French breakfast radishes last year, because that's open. Fancy carrots, big pack of bunching onions, big pack of lettuce, spearmint. White icicle was another radish that I tried growing last year. If I remember correctly, I only got to eat like 3 of those. More watermelon radish, jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, more microgreens, 2 more Brussels sprouts, carrots, more microgreens, more green eggplant. Oh, here's the stack. These are all microgreens. Well, because I thought I was gonna be growing them once a week. So I was like, I'm gonna go through these like so fast. Didn't happen. Another different variety of Swiss chard, more of the mustard green, different variety of peas, more sweet corn, more rutabaga, more cantaloupe. Those are some pretty radishes. Look how bright pink they are. White eggplants, that's a new one. Oh my goodness. Back when I was gardening for the very first time, I went to the dollar store and they had 4 for $1, so you could buy 4 packs of seeds for $1. And yeah, this one's open, so I definitely tried growing oregano. These are probably not viable because I remember trying to plant some of the dollar store seeds that I purchased again like 2 years ago, and they did not work. So this is probably like 3 years old. Yep, 2022. Probably not gonna grow. Maybe we should germination test these for fun. I think I will do that. Watermelon. It's empty! Time to move on to the last box. This one's gonna be a fun one. This one I have like random flowers and herbs in. I'm not much of a flower grower. I kind of prefer things I can eat. Morning glories, zinnias, more zinnias. I do like zinnias. These are cool. Look how pretty those are. More zinnias. I don't know how to pronounce that. Lobelia. Those are pretty. Another one of those. Blue morning glories. The flowers are just amazing. I love blue flowers. I forgot I had these. This is why we look through our seeds, guys. I have fly trap seeds. I have a carnivorous packet of seeds in my bedroom and I'm not doing anything with it. I should totally plant these. It takes 1 to 3 months for germination. That is insane. Seems like the kind of plant that's gonna be like really high maintenance, but that's awesome. I'm gonna totally consider growing those. Ooh, I have lupine. Look how that. Those are pretty. Sweet pea flowers, hollyhocks. Why do I have hollyhocks? I'm pretty sure my mom likes hollyhocks or something. I probably took them because of that. I don't know. Columbines, Johnny Jump Up, more of those columbines. Ooh, and then wildflower mixes because you can't go wrong with wildflowers. I do love wildflowers. We're getting to the herbs. Are you ready? Dill. This is some red Reuben basil that I planted last year. It was pretty good. Although the only thing I really use basil for is pesto, and it made my pesto brown, which is kind of unappetizing. This is the other purple basil I grew last year. Oh, and I grew like 5 varieties of basil last year because, you know, when you have this many seeds, you're just throwing them around. We got spicy savor basil. I forgot I had these. You know those plants that when you touch them, they shrivel up? I have a seed packet for those. I could grow them. That's so cool. Ornamental corn, because I need that. Rosemary. I have so many lavender, like, you guys are gonna be concerned. I'm gonna pull out like 10 lavender packets. There's 2 of them. There's another one. Ornamental lemongrass. I'm pretty sure you can use lemongrass. You can eat it, but I don't know why it says ornamental. Borage. I don't know anything about borage. I just know it's an herb. Thyme. Chives. Savory. Parsley. Organic thyme. Rosemary. Rosemary, oregano, more lemongrass, more rosemary, mammoth dill. In case your regular dill wasn't big enough for you, we got mammoth, and it's organic. Loris chives. Those are really pretty. Look at those flowers. Onions have like the prettiest flowers. Spicy savor basil, catnip, cool. Lemon balm, mammoth basil to go with your mammoth dill, more lavender, more red Reuben basil, lemon balm, rosemary, chives, opal basil, rosemary, thyme. Oh, I forgot I took these. These made me laugh like so hard, I had to take them. Pumpkin on a stick. What in the world is pumpkin on a stick? They look like tiny pumpkins on sticks. And it's a plant that you can grow. Okay, I'm gonna read the back. Pumpkin on a stick is a fascinating plant. It gets its name from its appearance, but it's really an eggplant. An eggplant. Small flowers will begin to develop from the main stem in midsummer. Each eggplant ripens to a deep red-orange color. The stem is purple with large green leaves. Such a weird plant. Very easy to grow. Plant near a walk, patio, or high-traffic area so you can enjoy your visitors' comments. Plants will likely require staking as the fruit develops. They do not look like eggplants. They look like little tiny pumpkins. That is so cool. Red ruffle eggplant is what they're also called. Ornamental grass, more lavender, different variety of lavender. Rosemary, chives, more lavender. Ooh, pretty. Blue ornamental corn. Ooh, birdhouse gourds. So many random stuff. Like, I have no room. I can't grow birdhouse gourds. Chives, more thyme, more basil, sweet basil, catnip. Guess what this one is, guys? It's lavender. Ooh, look how pretty that is. More corn. Savory, borage. Ooh, cress. I've heard interesting things about cress, and I want to grow some, so that's fun. Ornamental grass, basil, more of the sensitive plants. Here's more of those Dollar Tree seeds. More red basil, more thyme, rosemary. Ooh, oh yes, I got like, okay, there's like 2 seeds in each of these. It was like some sort of a, and it had 2 things. This one says C, so I'm guessing these are carrot. This says T, so I think these are tomatoes. So we have carrot and tomato. These are probably not viable, but maybe we should take them germination testing just for fun. Oh, this was the little gem lettuce that I had grown like a couple months ago. That's an open packet. Ooh, we got more open packets. This is the Livingston's lettuce mix that I was not a fan of, and that's the spearmint, which I did not like this spearmint very much. It did not taste very minty, but then I learned that it was because I grew it in my hydroponics garden, and that changes taste, especially with like super aromatic herbs. So that's something to keep in mind. You got more mammoth dill, more rosemary, basil, Greek oregano. Look how fluffy that looks like. alfalfa. More parsley, more basil, different type of parsley, catnip, chives, broadleaf sage. I've grown sage before, it's okay. Chives, more basil, and that is the end of the seed packets, but I also have some random things, like these are wildflowers that my friend got for me from the library because they were doing some plant a seed event. So are these viable? Who knows? These, which are my microgreen seeds that I like, these are alfalfa, and they taste really good. I like those ones. This is the seed packet that came with my hydroponics garden that I got last year. There's just random stuff in here. We got some golden cherry tomatoes, ruby beets, wild strawberry, green peppers, dwarf peas, radishes. You can't grow radishes in a hydroponics garden. I don't know why they gave me those. And that's it. Now I have a mess. Oh, guys, look. Drowning in seeds. Well, 47 minutes later, and we're done.